Hello everyone, this is Lauren from LB and Press Fitness bringing you today's workout of the day, Ding Dong Sweat. So, how you ding dong ditch with the doorbell, we're going to ding dong sweat with a kettlebell. So, as you can tell, today is going to be a kettlebell workout, and I'm going to show you a few moves that you can do using a kettlebell based on some of the suggestions I got back from what people want to see in a workout of the day video. So let's get started with our kettlebell workout. So for this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and use some 5-pound kettlebells. They're so small, but just for demonstration purposes, so I can show you what you should do and not do with the kettlebell, and I won't hurt myself because it's not that much weight because they're 5 pounds. The first move we're going to do are regular deadlifts. With the deadlift, you want to have the weights right in front of you. I'll show from this side first. Right in front of you, and what you're going to do is have your legs straight or just very slightly bent. Bend at your hips, straight back, and when your back is parallel to the ground, that's where you stop, and bring it back up using those hamstrings, squeezing those glutes. Alright? From the side, again, straight legs are just slightly bent. Bend down at the hips. Make sure your back is straight, and once it's parallel to the ground, come right back up. Squeezing those glutes, feeling in those hamstrings, and that's it. For this workout, you will do 15 of those. For this next move, we're really going to work on those triceps, doing a push-up with a tricep kickback. So, using a beginner form with my knees on the ground, you'll have the kettlebell sitting upright on the ground. And what you'll be doing, make sure that your hips and the rest of your body are in a straight line. Bring it down on top of the kettlebell. Push back up. Then you'll bring your hips back just so you can, with a straight arm, sweep that kettlebell up and bring it back. You want your palm facing the sky or the ceiling. So you'll alternate with each arm. Then go back down and do it again. So the push-up with each kickback is going to be 1 rep. And you'll be doing 10 total of that movement. For this next move, we'll be using 1 kettlebell, and we'll be doing a side lunge with a snatch. You'll have your feet larger than shoulder width apart, kettlebell in one hand. This side I'm going to use the right first. With your left knee, you're going to bend into a side lunge and make sure that knee is behind the toes, just like any lunge or squat that we do. Hips are back. Really squeeze those glutes. Bring the kettlebell down to the ground. And as you come up, do like a shoulder press, but it's really called a snatch. Show you again here. And when you snatch, you want to keep the weight as close to your body as possible. Bringing it up, elbow up, and the kettlebell can actually be in front, or you can snatch it and bring it behind. And that looks more like this. All right? So, with the lunge and the snatch, that will be 1 rep, and you'll have 10 to do on each side. So how does it look on the other side? Same thing. All right? Just like this. And your other hand can be at your hips. It can just be on the side. It doesn't really matter. All right? On to the next. This movement will be incorporating calf raises while we have the kettlebell travel around our body. What does that look like? Start with the kettlebell in front, and we only need one. And when you go behind, you will have your body up on your toes, doing a calf raise. When you bring it back in front, your feet will go down. If you're a beginner or if you're not doing that well with your balance, you can have your heels touch the ground. If you want a little more of a burn and a little more of a challenge, when you bring your feet down, keep those heels off the ground. And you'll just keep going as such. You'll do 10 to one side, and then you'll do 10 to the other side. And those calves will start burning, I promise you, because it burns me right now. Now these next two moves will be a cardio burst. I know, 2 moves being the cardio burst sounds crazy, but it's not. It's going to be great, I promise. So this first one, we'll have one kettlebell, and we're going to do a squat with a shoulder press. So you'll have the kettlebell, the actual bell part facing up, and your hands on both sides of the handle. And you will do a squat, putting the bell down towards the ground, and then you will press up with the bell towards the sky. And then you'll go back and do it the other way. And that will be 1 rep. Just like this. Now, since this is the cardio burst, working all parts of the body, the core, the legs, and the upper body, you will be doing that for 30 seconds. If you want to make it more challenging, you can do it longer, for 45 seconds, for a minute, but we'll just go with 30 seconds for now. The next cardio blast is going to be crunches. One way to do it is to simply have the kettlebell at your chest, have the bell facing up like we had it before, or you can have it facing down. This time it really doesn't matter. Heels on the ground, and your body will just go back and up, just like this. So you'll have like a weighted crunch. All right? Another option, if you want to make it a little bit harder, still a weighted crunch, but you can be seated in a chair and have the 2 kettlebells this time, and have the handle facing up, and put the handle or your foot inside the handle, kind of like I did right here. And you'll do that for both of your feet. And what you can do this time is somewhat the same thing, except now the weight is at your feet instead of at your chest. So still work your core, but you'll also really feel it in your legs. So once you have the weight on your feet, kind of lean back just like we did on the ground, but this time you're going to bring your feet up to meet your chest, or your knees rather. Still working your core, keep it tight, and alternate. Now, if you think you can bring both knees up at the same time, feel free to do so. Now be careful when you try these harder, more intense moves, and make sure that you don't injure yourself. But if you know you can do it and you think you want to try it, go right ahead. Now with the crunches, you will also be doing that for 30 seconds. Now I know you have to kind of switch things up depending on how you're going to do your crunches, but try to have as little rest as possible in between the 2 cardio blast moves. Now, that's it. That is 1 round of the workout, and you want to try to do this for at least 5 rounds. If you can go more, go for it. That'll be awesome. But if you can't, that's perfectly fine. Just go for 5 rounds, doing the best you can, and that will be a complete workout for you. Now make sure that you check out our Instagram page to see me doing a sneak peek of the workout, and on our YouTube page you can find me demonstrating the beginner, intermediate, and advanced levels of this workout. We would love to hear what you guys have to say, so please provide us feedback, questions, concerns that you have, either here on Facebook or any other platform that we're on. And you can also email us if you like. All right, now get started with that workout, and I hope you enjoy it. Let us know what you think. Bye.